Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 1,000 episodes, 500,000 streams worldwide. Would not be possible without you guys. So I thank you so much for that. Today, I'm joined by a bigwig, you guys. All right. Rick of Marlow's Tavern is still not. And Rick, you got a pretty, you were telling me your title earlier, but let the people know your full-on title and everything that you do.
Well, it is the greatest job in the world. I love it so much. I am the manager of adult beverage, R&D, and purchasing. So I get to R&D food and drink all day long, and it's I have to say I'm blessed to have this position.
Absolutely. What is the story behind Marlow's Tavern, Rick?
Well, Marlow's has always been the type of place that you want to go in a couple times a week and just know that you're going to be comfortable because our chefs deliver some of the most innovative food, and our bartenders deliver some of the most innovative drinks, and we're constantly changing. I think that's one of the things that we love about Marlow's Tavern is that we're always on the forefront of change and what is new for the palate. And I love that part of what Marlow's Tavern is all about.
Mm. And how do you guys come up with the different cocktails as you talk about evolving as we're going in and out of seasons? How do you come up with different cocktails?
The biggest piece is being seasonal driven, paying attention to what's harvested at the time, what is coming from the farms that we can get the absolute best produce for. Blackberries is a great feature that we love to have for our mojitos. Blackberries are delicious. We also take a look at seasonal fruits like strawberries as well, and just really put the best fruit in front of our guests for drink.
Mm. Now, when I frequent Marlow's, one of my top things that I have to get every time I go is the truffled Parmesan fries. I mean, just that level of genius. Where does that even come from?
It's absolute decadence, isn't it?
It is.
It's incredible.
Ah.
Well, truffles are an amazing ingredient by itself.
Yeah.
So rare, so hard to come by. They're one of the most expensive. If you called it a mushroom, you can say it's one of the most expensive ingredients in the world. And it's such a identifying flavor. When we serve a truffle Parmesan fry in the tavern, the whole tavern knows it. And so the perfume on the dish is incredible. It just makes you want to order one yourself and not share with your friends.
It does. And oftentimes I do. I'm going to admit that, Rick. I do order my truffle fries, and I'm like, you know what? Get your own. This is mine. Mine.
Exactly. All mine.
Oh, mine. All right. And, okay, my favorite drink for you guys is the Blueberry Buck. Now, that is like one of the most well-crafted cocktails I've ever had. can we talk about some of the things? How the blueberry buck even came about?
Well, it's a great question. The buck is when you read about the buck, you think, well, isn't that a Moscow Mule or a take on a Moscow Mule? But my favorite thing to ask is, what came first, the buck or the mule? And actually, the buck came first. In the early 1800s, late 1800s, there was a cocktail called a buck, and it was any spirit available mixed with lime and ginger beer. It wasn't until 1941 where the world was introduced to a Moscow Mule, and that was specifically with a vodka, a Russian vodka, mixed with lime juice and ginger beer. So the world was all about the buck first, and now moved into Moscow Mule. The evolution of our blueberry buck is really an ode to the original cocktail on the planet for that salad drink. What we loved about it was really the combination of flavors, the combination of blueberries and lime and ginger all together. But the very best piece may surprise you, but I think it's the nutmeg that pulls all those ingredients together and really gives the cocktail some amazing balance.
Yes, I love spices, and then when I saw it on the menu first, I was like, that sounds very interesting. I think I need to test this one out. And it's definitely been one of my favorites, just bar none. I have to have the blueberry buck. Gotta make it happen.
It's so good.
It is. All right, you guys. So we're going to pause for a minute. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're talking more with Rick. We're going to talk about some summer promos, some summer menu items, and things that you guys can look forward to when visiting Marlow's Tavern. Hang tight. We will be right back.
Did you know that some foods can cause weight gain, body aches, and extreme fatigue? These are just some of the symptoms of food intolerance. Well, what is food intolerance? Food intolerance can occur when the body cannot properly digest certain foods. This can result in acid reflux, migraines, and so many other painful issues. How do you find out what foods are causing this irritation? It's easy. Pinner Test. With 500,000 satisfied clients worldwide, Pinner Test is the #1 way of identifying foods that may be causing discomfort. This simple at-home kit is easy to use with results usually within 2 weeks via email. It's that simple, all right? What are you waiting for? Go visit pinnertest.com and use my special promo code AshSaidIt for your discount today.
Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. We are chatting with Rick Bloomberg of Marlow's Tavern. He's the mastermind behind making everything happen, pop, taste good, and feeling right. So, Rick, we're talking about summer items, summer promos. What is going on with Marlow's this summer?
Well, the summer is a special time of year for us because there's so many beautiful products coming out of the farms for us to celebrate this. Our chefs are very creative with their specials, so we really give them a chance to really develop their skills as chefs and really drive home some incredible dishes. So summertime is really something we think about during harvest. So we look at the different salads that we can celebrate with and different side dishes. So different squash and different vegetables and fruit. One item that I know that we're very excited to bring to the table is a watermelon and feta salad, which I think is going to blow everybody away. The combination of that sweet, juicy watermelon and that tart, beautiful feta cheese is so amazing in a savory dish for a salad as a starter for any meal. I think will be incredible. On the drink side, we get to use that watermelon again and really work some magic making a watermelon margarita, which I'm very excited for. It's one of the most refreshing drinks I've ever made. I think it's thirst quenching, extremely gratifying, and you feel like you're sitting on the porch at home having one of the best cooked meals of your life. So it's just a fun time of year for us.
Yes. Now, with the trends with veganism and myself, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork or poultry. how important was it to incorporate those type of items in the menu?
Oh, it's so important because you really get challenged as a chef sometimes thinking about what can I prepare, and a lot of times some folks could get stuck into it's steak season, it's grilling season, but truly, if you really do pay attention to what is seasonal and what drives the farm is really the produce coming out. So and eating healthy, eating right. I think that's something that we've always wanted to focus on is offering the healthy choices of what's available today. I think that our vegetarian dishes are spectacular. We don't just steam some broccoli and put it on a plate, although that would be delicious. We like to create dishes that are flavorful, balanced, but offers a variety of flavors that you might not have thought about putting together.
Gotcha. Because I heard something about the black bean burger. Let's talk about that a little bit. What all encompasses that burger?
Well, I just have to say deliciousness. So the black bean burger, there aren't too many good substitutes for burgers, although I'll put the black bean burger over anybody's out there. I think there's so much going on in that burger that when you take your first bite, it just takes you to a place where you think, this is the closest I can come to food heaven as I can get. So it's just that good.
That sounds awesome. Okay, so that's on my list now, Rick. I gotta get the black bean burger next time I'm in with you guys. I gotta make sure that that's something that I jump into, because typically I get the scallops. I may jump off and get some hummus, because y'all's hummus is pretty awesome. The hummus is good, y'all. The hummus is, I'm a hummus connoisseur, and I very rarely will go places and will totally be just all in. I'm like, let me get another order of the hummus. I need some more hummus. So good job on that.
That's a great dish all by itself. It's one of those dishes that you can. It's almost like an hors d'oeuvre dish. There's so much going on with the vegetables, the pita, olives, and then the hummus itself.
It is sensational. So last but certainly not least, Rick, why do people need to come and visit Marlow's Tavern this summer in Georgia, or if they're in Florida?
I think people need to come into Marlow to really find a home. I think that's what Marlow's Tavern is all about. We're all about being in your neighborhood and being a part of the neighborhood and getting to know you. I think that's something that we all need. I think that we need food and drink, but we also need to connect. And I think that at Marlow's Tavern we have hospitality. We understand that we're not just four walls putting out food. We're a part of something special, and I'd like to invite anybody in to be a part of that special connection. Having your own tavern. So when you become a friend of Marlow's, you become really a part of who we are. Yeah. And I think that's the most special thing to say.
Sounds like a plan. Rick, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you so very much.
Well, thank you so much. This is great. Thank you.
Oh, and Rick, let everyone know the best way to get in contact with Marlow's and, of course, to check for their closest Marlow's Tavern.
Well, sure. The best way is to look us up on marlows.com. Find a location in your neighborhood. To reach me, just simply send an email to info. Please ask for Rick, and I'm happy to answer any and all questions about food, wine, beer, hospitality, whatever you'd like to know. I'm happy to answer it all.
Sounds like a plan. All right, you guys, thank you so much for downloading this show. We appreciate you so very much. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is way better. Until next time, you guys.